Lucha Reject. Mexican. Right then, we are ready to get into this one then. All the entrances off? Yep. Just because we're going to have a lot of little big person matches, I'm going to put the momentum up for a few of the matches. Nothing major, just to boost up a little bit. Oh, sorry, Buttercup. The card is Fatal 4-Way Elimination Match, the number 1 contender for Charlotte's Women's Championship. Io Shirai, Viper, Kaylee Ray, and Sasha Banks. We've got a Dusty Rhodes Classic semi-final, Mustache Mountain versus American Alpha. We've got a Cruiserweight qualifying match to get into a ladder match at TakeOver, which will be Tony Nese, Austin Theory, and Ricochet. We've got another Dusty Classic semi between DIY and Heavy Machinery. We've got another Cruiserweight qualifier in Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, and Oni Lorcan. We have a third Dusty Classic semi in the shape of Street Profits versus Undisputed Era. And the main event will be Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. And the winner of the Seth Rollins-Samoa Joe match will go on to join a triple threat at the pay-per-view for the North American Championship. I'm doing the thumbnail now as we speak. Why do I have an upcoming stream? What? What? I tell you, the YouTube is so broken at the moment. It really is. There we go. That's just, it's really weird. It's really broken at the moment, I think, you know. Change to the Nuxter one. Nuxter thumbnail. There we go. Death Triangle Reject. Well, you had to be rejected, otherwise it would end up in a death square, I suppose. But that's the thumbnail sorted as well. Right. And into the women's rankings, because the women's rankings in AEW is quite, NXT is quite big. So it has been difficult to squeeze them all in, really. Who are just a reject now. Nice forearm there by Io Shirai. Another big forearm as well. Of course, Io Shirai lost the Women's Championship last week on NXT. Shirai dropping Kaylee Ray onto her knee. Viper mid-ring now against Sasha Banks. Hooks her in into a backbreaker. Viper looking for the powerbomb. Sasha able to hurricane her out. Sasha sending Viper back in. You cannot hear me very well. Let me turn on my microphone. Is that better? I did this again. Lucha, 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 reject. Yeah, I did this yesterday. I managed to turn my microphone around the wrong way, and no one could hear me for a while. It was quite embarrassing, really, but I've just sorted it out now. It should be the right way around. Sasha going for the pin on Viper. Of course, this is elimination. So 1 ranking point for each elimination, but the last woman standing will be the one that goes on to fight for the Women's Championship against Charlotte at TakeOver. Viper sending Io Shirai into the corner. Oh, a knee in the spine there by Kaylee Ray, bringing Viper back up to her feet. Looking for a super kick, but Viper just caught right in the gut. Ah! By the way, if you're watching the video back, I'll just read in chat. That's what that weird noise was. Nice. Takedown there by Sasha on Io Shirai, and Io just tries to roll out the way, being very smart there. She knows she's taking a big move. She doesn't want to get pinned, so she just rolls out the way. It will never last, Lucha Reject, never. Io Shirai now heading up to the top. She's going to go for the big moonsault. She does indeed, and she lands it on Sasha Banks. Big distance covered there as well. Only a 2 count though, no elimination. How crazy is that? Lucha Rejects Dina. So all 4 ladies still in this match so far. I did put the momentum up to fast, but it doesn't seem to have much of an effect so far, does it really? That seems like a long show. I've not watched any Netflix in so long. I need to get back on it. I used to really enjoy it. That's what we're trying to do with this now. If I stream till 7 till 9 most nights, then I can watch Netflix for a couple of hours before I go to bed. That's the plan. I'm missing out. My favourite program on Netflix is one called Dark. I love Dark. And they've recently just released the 3rd season. I want to try and watch that soon. Sasha slamming the face of Kaylee Ray into the ring. Into the top turnbuckle, should I say. Wow, air raid slam by Io Shirai on Viper. Sasha taking Kaylee down, leg lariat. Oh, big knee right in the face by Kaylee Ray on Sasha, running knee strike as well. Then into the flatliner, into the ST... That's not an STO, is it? What submission is that? The Koji Clutch, that's what it's called. And there's the tap. Wow. So Io Shirai is out of this one. Io Shirai eliminated by Kaylee Ray. Wow, okay. Okay, indeed. That surprised me, that, you know. Io Shirai, the first one eliminated. You're going to get me in trouble now. Right, there's the bank statement locked in. You're going to get a tap from Viper here. No, you don't. Hi, Alex. How are you, my friend? Kaylee Ray drops into the pin. Kaylee's going to steal. Kaylee does steal the pin. For some reason, Sasha was just happy to leave it go for some reason, but there we go. Kaylee Ray was one who actually got the pin. Now Kaylee's going up top. How's your family, Alex? Sasha, oh, Sasha caught Kaylee Ray into a buckle bomb. And of course, even though Kaylee has both of the eliminations so far, of course, Sasha could still go on to face off against Charlotte for the Women's Championship. Senton bomb missed. Sasha with a suplex. Sasha now going for the neck breaker, locked in. Well, at least they're going in the right direction, I suppose, Alex, aren't they? Katie Ray boot in the hand and the arm of Sasha, weakening it up. Reducing the opportunity for Sasha to lock in that bank statement, I suppose. I don't think New Generation's in the chat, to be honest. Oh, Koji Clutch here, locked in by Katie Ray once again on Sasha Banks. Katie's got both eliminations so far. She's determined to get free. Sasha's able to survive at the moment, though. Katie now stalking Sasha again. Into the gory special position, drop at her face first. Oh yeah, he said he was going to be away, didn't he, this weekend? And then we get Katie Ray gets the win. Wow. I forgot New Generation said he was going to be away this weekend. Okay. Kaylee, with lots of eliminations, puts herself in the #1 contendership spot for Charlotte's Women's Championship. There we go. That's another match at TakeOver keyed in. Who goes camping? I just don't get camping myself. I mean, I'll go and sit in the garden for a bit, and I'll come inside and go in my nice warm bed. When I moved into my own house, when I moved into this house, I made sure I invested a big money in a bed. Because you got to, ain't you? You sleep in it every single night. You got to spend big money on it. So I spent like 800-900 quid on my bed. I don't want to go camping. I want to sleep in my bed. It's my bed. I paid for that. I don't want to sleep in a tent on the floor. Right, first of the semi-finals then of the Dusty Classics. We got 3 semi-finals tonight. The 3 winning teams will join Imperium at the pay-per-view to basically fight in the Dusty Classic final, as well as fight for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Of course, American Alpha versus Mustache Mountain. Should be a very interesting match, actually. Oh, I forgot about the towel. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. It's like a dodgy reference. Has anyone listened? This is a very if. This is a big if, I suppose. Has anybody listened to the original Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy show from like the 70s, I think it was, 1970s? Maybe 80s, maybe 60s actually. Has anyone ever listened to that before? And because there's a whole segment in that about all you need in life is just a warm towel. You can survive in the future with nothing but a towel. It's very weird, the old Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, to be honest. Yeah, I should do it. I completely forgot about it, to be honest, Lucha. Lucha Demons. American Alpha now wrenching back at the neck of Trent, which obviously is not going to affect him too much because he's got a towel on. Northern Light suplex here by Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan and Chad Gable are still with WWE, aren't they? Is Jordan effectively retired now? I don't know. I don't know if Jordan is retired now, you know. I'm sure I read somewhere that he's working backstage a lot more now. I don't know if he's officially retired yet, though. So the battle now commences on the outside. Tyler Bate now taking Jason Jordan up and drops him across the barricade. A big boot in the side of the head as well. Big clothesline by Trent Seven on Chad Gable. Trent now taking Gable up into a big pile driver. And that's it. Wow. Mustache Mountain get the victory. They're moving on to TakeOver to join Imperium in that match for the NXT Championships, NXT Tag Team Championships, let's say, as well as also fighting to win the Dusty Classic as well. Well done, Mustache Mountain. And I must remember to remove that towel, but we all know that I'm going to forget. We all know it's going to happen. There we go. Well done to the towel. It really hung in there in this match. Right, let's keep pushing forward then. Into the first of our Cruiserweight triple threats of the night. For some reason I've got MJF's entrance music stuck in my head. And here we go. This should be a good one, this one. Yeah, it's a common bug at the end of some of these matches for some reason. Luca, they just disappear for some reason. Really weird. Chris Jericho, an absolute troll Chris Jericho is. Chris Jericho has just shared on Facebook the story about somebody leaking the main event thingamajig. What's it called? The main event results of the second night of Bash at the Beach. Yeah, Tyler Bate only gets half of the results now. You know what? I should actually do the ranking, shouldn't I? Because I just completely forgot. British Strong Style with a win. It was American Alpha with a loss. Then over to here, we have a win for Trent Seven and a win for Tyler Bate. And we have a loss for Chad Gable and for Jason Jordan. There we go. That's the one, the Great American Bash. Yeah, Chris Jericho shared the story. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you, in case you want to stay away from it, I'm not going to tell you what actually happened, but I can tell you the person who spoiled it is one of them new tag team that came in long ago. Are they... I don't want to make a guess here because I don't want to assume somebody's nationality and come across that way. Because you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful on the old didgeridoo, haven't you? I think it was this guy. It was this guy, I think. Yes, one of the new tag team from India. I believe it was him. Saurav? Was it him? I think it was him. Let me just double check. Oh, he's not Samoan. I was going to say he's Indian, but I think that's who it is, isn't it? Unless I misread it earlier. Who was it? Oh no, it was Saurav, yeah. Yeah, it was Saurav. Oh, okay. This match is finished then. That's a good point, Jay. Yeah, we have to remember that. That's very possible. Yeah, it was Saurav Gujar, who is one half of the new tag team that are called... I don't know what they're called, actually. I don't know. Rinku and Saurav. Oh, Indus Shur. Okay. Indus Shur. He was in Rinka King. Okay. Who would have known? Rinka King was Impact's Indian Bitty Bob for a while, yeah. Yeah, Jay, it was Saurav who spoiled the main event of next week's Great American Bash. So Ricochet, big win for him. He's going to move on next week then, or next week. He's going to move on to tomorrow to the pay-per-view to fight for the AEW... No, he's not going to fight for the AEW Championship, is he? It's for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. That's what he's fighting for. We'll get there in the end. We'll get there in the end, you know. I'll get it right eventually. Austin Fiori. Let's add him to the rankings because he wasn't on there beforehand. And then we're going to give him a minus straight off the bat. Lovely. There we go. So next up we've got another semi-final in the Dusty Classic. I'm quite looking forward to these pay-per-views tomorrow now. We've really built them up nicely, you know. We really have built them up nicely. Both are going to be pretty strong-looking cards. Did I give Ricochet a +2? I think I only gave him a +1, didn't I? No, I gave him +2. Yeah. Oh! You knocked my beer over then. Right, second semi-final. Yeah, I'm hoping Gargano loses this one, I must admit. I don't want Gargano working double duty, to be honest, but it is what it is. Nice stiff forearm there by Otis, taking Tommaso Ciampa down. Big knee in the face there by Ciampa. Oh god, we're going to end it with an entire book of dodgy fan fictions eventually, aren't we? Ciampa now sending Otis into the corner. I think Tucker just dived on the ground there for a second, you know. I don't think he was even touched. some reason, Johnny Gargano's become a crab. Not quite sure what that is. And a big clothesline taking Tucker out.
You lot are mad, I tell you.
You're absolutely mad, the lot of you. Tucker, big slam there on Gargano on the outside. Not able to rotate very quickly, though, is he? Tucker sending Ciampa to the outside. Gargano with the jawbreaker on Otis. Otis, I mean, if Otis was to pit, this is the problem, right? This is the problem, right? If DIY lose this match, if Gargano is the one pinned, then one of these members, Otis or Tucker, is going to pin the NXT champion. See, that's the problem. Otis now bringing Gargano middle of the ring. There's the pin. Only a 2 count. Tomato Chomper. I only called him that, right, Jay? It just reminds me a long time ago. Do you remember the Kevin Steen show he used to do when he was on the independent scene? He used to do his own little interviews and that, and he did one with Tommaso Ciampa. And Tommaso Ciampa said that he really got into wrestling and boxing and fighting and that sort of stuff when he was at school because he used to get bullied a lot and he used to be called Tomato Ciampa. And that's where he sort of took this more vicious, violent twist. That's Death Valley driver there by Tomato Ciampa. Tucker flattens Gargano from behind, then up. Wow. Taken down as well. Oh, entrance music myself. Oh, God. How can I pick? I'm going to go Africa by Toto.
Africa to take me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do.
There we go. That's me demonetized. That's Hurricanrana there by Gargano on Otis. Say, if Gargano gets pinned in this one, it's going to be very interesting for whoever pins him. Like I was saying earlier on. Gargano now taking him up on the shoulder, dropping him into the lawn dart. They say the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and Otis fell hard on his face. But Otis managed to get his foot underneath the bottom rope. Gargano spinning Otis around with a big chop, but Otis fighting back. Ciampa with a pin on Tucker, and DIY is going through. It looks like we're going to get some double duty from Johnny Gargano at TakeOver. Green that bad boy. Losses for Otis and Tucker, and a win for DIY, and a loss for Heavy Machinery. Okay, there we go. DIY join Mustache Mountain and Imperium in the Dusty Classic final. That is our 4th match finished, Lucha Reject. We've got 3 left We've got a triple threat between Ali, Cedric Alexander, and Oni Lorcan. We've got one last semi between Street Profits and Undisputed Era. Then we've got Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. Hey. We get a quick drink while this is loading. 1 second. It's not time for supper yet. Well, actually, it's time for supper, but I'm still streaming. We'll have supper after stream, yeah? Okay. Okay, kit and cut. Right. You haven't rated any. I'm scared for everyone's fanfics, to be honest. I'm just trying to think with NXT at the moment. I mean, it's not been bad, but they've not really had any 5 stars as of yet. I mean, there's still possibility. Still time. Yeah, it makes sense, Jay. We'll do that. I'll switch them around. I've currently got the UK Championship in as the first match. But yeah, we'll switch them around to give Gargano a bit of time to rest and relax in between matches. There we go. That's that done. Yeah, I switched. I don't know what Otis did to get this lucky, to be honest. I mean, he's batting way above his league, and at the same time, he's managed to get himself a massive singles push in WWE as well. It's crazy. That's absolutely crazy what's going on over there. That's crazy to look at. Cedric now bringing Mustafa Ali back up. Beats the hand away and sends him right into the corner. I want to see if these likes stay on now. So we've got 12 likes and 8 dislikes at the moment. Be interested to see what it's like in the morning when I wake up. Pin here by Cedric. Of course, it's triple threat rules, not elimination. I think they are Lucha Reject, aren't they? As far as I'm aware. I think they're a real couple before the actual storyline began. That's where the storyline did begin, I think. Unless I've been completely duped. I thought that was a real thing. Are they not? Are they not a real couple? I thought they were. Nice takedown there by Cedric. I thought they were a real couple before the actual storyline began. I mean, even if you look at some of Mandy's like Instagram posts and TikToks and that she's done over the lockdown, they've been staying together. Otis has been in the same house as Shim, so Shim. Nice takedown there by Mustafa Ali. Yeah, I thought they were a real couple. Yeah, I was sure they were. Otis now taking Mustafa Ali up into a power... That's not Otis. Only Lorcan taking Mustafa Ali up into a powerbomb. Of course, we already have 4 men in this ladder match at the moment. Phantasma defending against Drew Gulak, Kalisto, and Ricochet. This will be the fifth person in that ladder match. I've lost the ability to talk now. Cedric dropping Oni Lorcan face first. Now Cedric deciding to go for the pin on Mustafa Ali instead, but Mustafa's been down for a while. Had a bit of time to recuperate, and it was enough to kick out. My deer's hurting my fingers. I can't open it. There we go. I managed to get it open. I used a back scratcher to get it open. That's the way it works. I thought they were a real couple. I thought they were a real couple before any of the storyline stuff happened. I thought they were a real couple for a while. Let me have a look. Otis and Mandy Rose. I might be wrong. I just thought that was the way it was, unless they just. Nope, I'm completely wrong by the looks of it. Mandy Rose has revealed that her on-screen romance with Otis was all her idea, and her real-life boyfriend has no problem with it. Okay. Otis always was around me in NXT and posting pictures of me and talking about how much he liked me in a cute way, not a creepy way. This continued on, and I thought it was great because it became a storyline, especially once Otis entered WrestleMania. I went to Vince McMahon myself and pitched the idea, and he loved it. Really? Really? Okay. Well, I'm completely wrong here. Yeah, Joseph, you've just beat me to it. Yeah. Mandy Rose is going out with Tito Sabatelli, whatever his name is. I did not know that at all. I was convinced it wasn't that. Ah, what a man. What a man. What a man. He's finished our emojis. He's finished our emotes. He said it won't be till next week. Yeah, Tito was the one tagging Riddick Moss, yeah. I'm surprised. I honestly thought that Otis and Mandy were actually a couple, to be honest, but you watch, it'll happen eventually. It'll happen eventually. It always happens in wrestling, doesn't it? Look at Chris Benoit and Kevin Sullivan's wife. Look at Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle's wife. It happens a lot. Did Otis win the Money in the Bank, did he? Really? That shows how much WWE I've watched in the last few months, doesn't it? Well, it looks like our emotes are nearly ready, by the way, Lucha. The guys just sent me them through to have a look at, and they look fantastic. They look the same as what we currently got, but with the extra things on. I'm not sure if that's true, Jay, is it? I thought she had a boyfriend as well. I saw her doing some TikTok stuff with a guy. I didn't think she was. Yeah, Rhea Ripley is in a relationship with fellow wrestler Dimitri Action Jackson. I thought I'd seen another guy on Twitter before. Yeah, I reckon it'll happen eventually. I mean, I wouldn't be... yeah, I mean, from the offset, Jay, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. But yeah, I'm sure I've seen it a few times on like TikTok and that with a guy. As Mustafa Ali pulls off the victory. And Mustafa Ali is going on to join the 5-man ladder match at TakeOver to fight for the Cruiserweight Championship. Right, so Mustafa Ali gets a +2. Oney Lorcan -1. And Cedric Alexander -1 as well. Cedric Alexander. Candice and Gargano. You think it could have been 5 stars? Yeah, it's 5 stars. Well, you never know. We might be able to get the other stars in before the end of the show, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got the 5 already, haven't we? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Right, let's move on then to the final Dusty Classic semi. We've got a semi, everyone? Yeah, we've got a semi. Is Tito the one that's on? No. Riddick Moss is the one that's moved up to the main roster, isn't he? What's Tito doing now then? Tito Santana. Right, here we go then. The thing is, Shabby Gamer fanfiction, the way that WWE's booking's been this year, I've got no idea whether that's if that's somebody taking the mick or that's actually what happens. That's how dodgy some of WWE writing is at the moment. I can't tell if someone's making a joke or not anymore. I mean, unless something's changed, Chloe, because that story I just read a minute ago was from December 2019. So unless it's changed in the last 6 months or so. It's true, Lucha. It works both ways. There's always matches booked, but at the same time, it does. It does also fill the card. It works both ways. That it fills the card up to a point sometimes where you haven't quite got the freedom to do what you want to do because you're locked into certain matches. So it sort of goes both ways. That's actually what happened. Oh my God. I was going to watch Money in the Bank. I never got round to it in the end. I ended up cancelling my network to save a bit of money every month as well. So I pay for AEW's network thingy on Fight TV, but it's only like £4 a month. Yeah. I'm sure Vince will take advantage of it. He always does, doesn't he? Ooh, okay. What have you got for me? Nice. The man is just finishing off the rest of our emotes, Lucha. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 star then. Kyle O'Reilly slamming the face of Angelo Dawkins into the mat. I think they should do a Trios Championship, you know, because the whole reason that AAA brought the Trios Championship in was because their roster was just far too big. And they decided the best way to get as many people on the shows as possible was to have a Trios Championship. Yeah, it was a bit pointless, wasn't it, really? Yeah, the whole idea of that was to have a get more people on the card, so maybe that could be worth it. Look up my YouTube name in YouTube. Really? What have you guys been up to? Who are you, Shabby Gamers fanfiction, anyway? You've uploaded a video of you watching the stream. I'm going to copyright strike you now. I'm going to like the video. You got 5 subscribers. Oh no, you're subscribed to 5 people. Who is Shabby Fanfiction then? Is it Ian? I don't think it's New Generation, because New Generation's out and about, isn't he? I thought Justin might have been over by now, to be honest. Big frog splash. I feel like it could be Ian. And that's going to be enough, isn't it? Yes, wow. That has surprised me. I thought this was going to be a walkover for the Undisputed Era, to be honest, but... Wow. Street Profits get the win. Wow. I don't mean that in a good way, but wow. Wow. That's how shocked I am. I'm really surprised the Street Profits have pulled that off. Angelo Dawkins gets himself another win, as does Montez Ford. Where are we? Montez, where are you? And then a minus for Bobby Fishmeister and Kylo Riley. Also a minus for Undisputed Era and a plus for the Street Profits. That's a weird result. That I weren't expecting that at all, you know. I were not expecting that one at all. I won't be surprised with Montez, yeah. What? How much does Montez weigh? Is there a potential cruiserweight run for Montez? How much does he weigh? Montez Ford. Montez Ford weighs... Montez Ford is married to Bianca Belair. Weighs 105... Oh, he's way over the old 205 Live, isn't he? 232 pounds. So no cruiserweights then for Montez Ford. I mean, if any match is going to be 5-star Lucha Reject, it could be this one. Yeah, he's much more over 205 there than I thought he would be, you know. It's 4 stars. Is it not Ian? Shabby Gamer fanfiction? Or is it, I don't think it is New Jersey. New Jersey said he was camping this weekend. I don't know who it could be. Is it Jeff Cobb? Yeah, Montez for the North American Championship. We can give him a run if you fancy it. You can have an opportunity. Is it the Bears? Is it the Bears? What if you switched accounts, maybe? It's the real Jeff Cobb. Be amazed if Jeff Cobb just turned up one day. Hello, lads, it's me, Jeff Cobb. I've come to visit Stream. I just assume that's how he sounds. Ugh. Oh, it could be. We haven't seen a mega project in a while, actually, have we? Could be a mega project. A mega project is American, so it'd be better timing for him now. Hey up, lads. It's me, Jeff Cobb. Your friendly, lovable friend. And the man who wins battle rights from #1. I'd come to say hello. I feel like he could be Northern. Buttercup. Buttercup's a system more freaky now, isn't he? I'm in the woodwork, so I'm watching you all. You just didn't know I was still there. Seth now boot into the spine of Samoa Joe. That was really weird out of context, wasn't it? That was really weird out of context, that be. Seth now rolling Joe through. Catch him with a super kick right in the face. This could end up being a short one, you know. This could end up being a short one. Joe up on the shoulders of Seth. I know, yeah. I spent 20 quid on that icon, you know, getting it made. Big moonsault by Seth on Joe. Big pin by Seth on Joe as well. Only a 2 count. I think I'm talking so loud now that my mic stand is starting to vibrate. That's a bit weird. Wow, this guy is making the YouTube icons for us. It's nearly 4 AM in the morning there. And he's still doing it. Wow, Coquina clutch locked in by Joe on Sephariah Rollins. Yeah, Jay, if you go to, I use a website called Fiverr. Fiverr. I mean, you get charged for it, but there's people on there that will make your channel art and your logo and everything for you. Just tell them what you want and they go away and make it. That's literally who I'm talking to at the moment, is a guy in India who's making custom emotes for us. Samoa Joe now into the exploder into the turnbuckle. Into the alley-oop. I mean, I wish I was intelligent enough and creative enough to make my own, to be honest, but I'm neither of those things, so I'm stuck paying people from India to do it for me. I don't know, to be honest, Lucha. It's a bit tricky with that, isn't it? I mean, have we got any more? What else have we got? We got like is there a 0.5 we can use? You just have to say 0.5. You'll have to just say 0.5 next to it. It's the only way it's going to work, I think. There's a pin by Seth on Joe, and it's enough by Seth on Joe as well. Seth is moving on to join Keith Lee and Kevin Owens in the North American Championship match. And there we go. Right. So NXT TakeOver is fully in now then. That's a good question, that is, Luca, actually. Yeah, actually, Adam Cole might be the best shout, to be honest. He's been champion for a very long time now. Had some very good matches. Jeff Cobb's never even been in NXT, but still the best NXT champion of all time. Go on, guys, send these emotes through. He sent me through the proof of the emotes. Now he's just doing he's just changing the format to the right size and shape for us. So, hey, KO was pretty good. I liked KO's first run. But there we go. Oh no, not rematch. There we go. That's the end. Seth gets himself a ranking point. And also the opportunity to fight for the championship at TakeOver. And unfortunately for Samoa Joe, he suffers a loss. There we go. So the rankings are now up to date as of the end of that show.